Okay, Pisces. This is a general reading for the sign of Pisces. If you have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart, please know that there is a message in this reading for you. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Always practice and use good discernment when seeking and finding information that is relevant to you in your life at this time. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Pisces. Also, Pisces, during this reading, we do try to provide as much information as possible, information that is relevant to you and your life at this time. Do watch for the pop-ups and do read little pop-ups in this reading. And also pay close attention to the description box and do leave those comments. I often ask for other Pisces to leave comments for other Pisces that they feel may be helpful at this time. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Pisces. Also, Pisces, the new moon this month moves through the constellation of Virgo. As that moon moves through Virgo, we will be feeling a little more chaotic and a little more disorganized. We will all find ourselves looking for order and clarity in our lives. And we also may be prone to be a little more emotional than what we usually are. And this is Spirit's way of drawing attention to our need to be more tolerant of ourselves and more tolerant of those that are around us. Learning to trust that what is meant for us will always find a way into our lives, and what is not meant for us will always seek a way out of our lives. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Pisces. A lot of swords here in your reading here, Pisces. Let's see, one more card for the sign of Pisces. And the Hermit card. The Justice. Oh, you have some, and I love, we have the Ace of Wands as the underlying message, the foundation of this reading. Sorry about that, Pisces. Thank you for being patient with me. And so, again, we have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is the gift of strength, the gift of power, and a great energy of love. And it's the love of living. And also, when we look at the Ace of Wands, we see these little yods here. And these yods are the first letter of God's name. And so when we think about that, we can just think of whatever is happening, whatever is going on in your life at this time is gifts of the Spirit to help develop and strengthen you and reaffirm your love for life. Let's see how that card plays into the rest of your reading here, Pisces. And we start off with the Seven of Swords and the Fool card. And I love that we see the King of Pentacles, the Rich, and Knight of Pentacles. And teamwork with a group of people. You are working with a group of people or I don't know if you are emerging as the leader of this group or of this project. I don't necessarily think that you've started out as the team lead or have started out as the leader, but you are arising or becoming the one that people are looking to, the one that people are seeking advice to, or advice from. But in this situation, you are the one that will bring balance and harmony back, or the one that will make this project successful, the one that will bring balance. And you have the answers. And people are seeing that you have the answers, and so they are coming to you with questions, and they are looking to you to help solve and bring harmony back. And I see you being successful. You have some good ideas, but when I see the Fool card here, this Fool, you know, this is, we could also even say that this is the luck card. So I think at this time, it's the luck of the draw. And I do see that you have everything that you need to make this successful, but it's very challenging. And I think that that's why we're seeing the Ace of Wands here, that it is very challenging. And I think maybe you don't fully understand or not fully aware of how up to the task you are. So quite possibly, maybe you're not giving yourself enough credit, and this situation is very challenging. So you're really needing to dig deep and really look for that strength. But do know, Pisces, that this situation is preparing you and getting you ready for bigger and better things. To be the King of Pentacles and to be on the ninth journey of the Pentacles, it is a process. It is a learning situation. And these challenging moments, these challenging situations that Spirit brings into our lives are gifts. And this challenge that you're facing now, this situation that you're facing now, to bringing balance back, to bringing harmony back, to making this situation work and having people come to you, is the steps, is preparing you for the greater things that are coming for you, Pisces. Yes, you are being asked to step up to the plate. Trust your inner wisdom. Trust your inner knowing. This is one step in your journey. And this is preparing you for the bigger and better things that are coming. And I see that it is challenging and that it is stressful. It is challenging. It is stressful. And sometimes the easiest way to deal with stressful situations at work, in your public life, stressful situations in your school life or volunteer work, or whatever this stressful situation is, sometimes the best way to deal with that is in your off time. In your off time, do a little meditation. But do a little meditation and maybe try a couple yoga practices to really decompress yourself when you are away from the situation. And so then the more comfortable we get in finding, I call it my happy place, the more we practice meditation, the more that we practice yoga, the more that we practice balance in our downtime, in our private life, in our personal life, and work that into a daily meditation, it will naturally come to us when we are in situations like this, to where we can be in a very stressful meeting, a very chaotic place, and really find and connect with our centeredness, and really find and connect with our quietness. And that is a gift that you can give yourself at any time. In your private life, in your personal life, look at these words. A misunderstanding. A misunderstanding that has you at odds with the people that you care about the most. This is karma. You've been wanting to try something new. You've been wanting to try something new, try something different. Or someone has asked you to try something new, try something different. But it is this something different that has you at odds with the people that are closest to you. And you cannot figure out, or you don't know, you don't understand. Your question is why people don't want to try this, why people don't want to change. It's not making sense to you. So you see the logic in making this change. You see this change that you're wanting to make makes sense to you. You can see the big picture. You can see the final ending, and it is making sense to you. But it is not making sense to those around you. You cannot get those around you to see the big picture or to reach the same conclusion in making this change that you have. And again, Pisces, we can go back to the moon moving through Virgo and how things are seeming chaotic and disorganized. But I think in your private life here, what we're looking at is not only are you having fluctuations in your emotions, but those around you are also having fluctuations in their emotions. And again, it comes back to the needing to be more tolerant of other people, and other people being more tolerant of you. And sometimes it's about agreeing to disagree and letting people, stepping back and letting people figure it out for themselves. I'm not 100% sure what this change is that you're wanting to make, or what this change is that has you at odds with those around you. But again, really, what is meant for you will always find its way to you. What is not meant for you will always find a way out of your life. And sometimes that chaos that we're experiencing is because we're trying to hold on to, we're trying to keep something in our lives that is not meant for us. Final thoughts, final messages for the sign of Pisces. And I love that we see the balance here and the moving forward and the being stuck. You have two stuck cards here and two blindfolded cards here. There's something that you are not seeing here, Pisces. You're feeling stuck. I think quite possibly what you are not seeing is the true motivation of someone or those around you. The true meaning why they're not wanting to make this change. The true meaning behind why they're not wanting to try something new. And I do believe that the answer to this question, or the answer to them, what you are not seeing, what you are not understanding, is what is motivating the true beliefs, the true driver behind this person or these people not wanting to try something new or to make this change. Spirit is asking you to delve deeper and to look and to determine what is the driving factor, what is behind this situation not changing, and finding balance. You can find balance and protect yourself. Protect yourself. Or is, thank you, Spirit, this person is protecting themselves. The not making this change, the not wanting to try something new that has caused this tension, it's all due to someone protecting something about themselves, something from the past. And it's something spiritual. It's something emotional. It's something to do with their feelings. Something that they learned when they were a child. And that is what you are not seeing here, Pisces. Something that they learned as a child that they're wanting to look past, that they're wanting to look beyond. And Spirit is letting you know, Spirit is telling you. You see, we see the Hermit card. The Hermit card is also known as the teacher. But many times what we don't see about the Hermit card is that many times his feet are frozen here in the snow. But look, that he has the light to light his path. And so what Spirit is letting you know is that you have the inner wisdom, you have the inner knowing to light the path. And when we're following that lighted path, when we're following our inner wisdom, our inner intuition, it is not up to us to determine whether others will follow or not. The only thing that we can do is light the path. The only thing that we can do is walk the path that is true to our life's purpose, to our soul's journey. And those that will follow, will follow. Those that will not, will not. And sometimes the tolerance is just accepting that some people are just on different journeys. And that is their journey. That is the message that I have for the sign of Pisces. Thank you, Pisces. You have a blessed week.